The human spine is truly fascinating when you think about it. Try to picture 33 special bones called vertebrae stacked on top of each other, like building blocks, with these amazing shock absorbers called intervertebral discs sitting between them. Think of these discs are kind of like jelly donuts with a soft, gel-like center surrounded by tough fibrous rings on the outside. You know, sometimes these discs can get damaged over time. They might bulge outward, or the jelly-like center might push through a tear in the outer ring, or they simply wear down as we age. Okay, this is where the science of spinal decompression becomes really interesting. But before I start, I must say that while spinal decompression is an excellent therapeutic tool, our approach recognizes that true healing requires the simultaneous integration of multiple complementary therapies guided by practitioners with decades of clinical experience, a comprehensive methodology that one may say uncommonly sets us apart from clinics relying on decompression alone. So the basic principle behind non-surgical spinal decompression involves something called negative intradiscal pressure. Kind of think of it as creating a vacuum-like, or like we say in Ireland, Hoover-like, effect inside your discs. Under normal circumstances, your discs have positive pressure inside them, especially when you're sitting or standing. Specialized decompression equipment can potentially reverse this, creating negative pressure instead, or what I call biological vacuum. This pressure change might create what scientists call an osmotic gradient, which is essentially a powerful force that moves fluids and nutrients from areas of high concentration to areas of low concentration. By the way, the ancients did a similar technique to reestablish what they would call the ether in the spine. So when this happens, several things might occur. Okay, first there's what we call a hydraulic effect. The negative pressure could potentially help draw bulging disc material back toward the center, similar to how a vacuum cleaner works. Second, this process might enhance the movement of nutrients, oxygen, and fluids into the disc more effectively. Since your discs don't have their own blood supply, they depend entirely on this diffusion process to get the nutrition they need to stay healthy. There's also something called Mechano-transduction, which is when physical forces, how can I say this, potentially signal cells about what they should be doing. The stretching and relaxing cycles during treatment might tell certain cells to produce more collagen and other building materials that help maintain healthy discs. Pretty cool, eh? Modern decompression systems use sophisticated computer algorithms that constantly adjust the exact amount of traction based on how your muscles are responding. It's like having an intelligent system that's perfectly fine-tuning your treatment in real time. The research suggests that different areas of the spine might need different treatment approaches based on biomechanics, and practitioners can potentially target specific problem areas with precise positioning. Scientists sometimes use advanced imaging techniques to measure treatment outcomes and track changes in disc health over time. We use, for example, diagnostic ultrasound, thermography, and SEMG scans. And also, many treatment programs seem to follow a predictable pattern, with people often reporting changes in comfort levels during the first phase, potential structural improvements in the second phase, and strengthening work in the third phase. Some research has suggested that positive outcomes might persist for extended periods after treatment is completed, though individual experiences can vary quite a bit. What's really important to understand is that this isn't magic. It's potentially physics, biology, and bioengineering working together to support your spine's natural healing processes. However, not everyone responds the same way to any treatment approach. Some people might have excellent results with decompression therapy, while others might need completely different approaches or combinations of treatments. The science behind these treatments continues to evolve, and we are getting better at this every day. And what really matters is finding, quote, intelligent healthcare professionals, unquote, who can objectively evaluate your specific situation and can help determine what approaches might make the most sense for your particular condition.